Tonight before the game, Joe Mauer's number 7 was retired. No Twin will ever wear that number again, and it was a special ceremony, and very happy to be a part of it, as I know Bert was, and Joe's nice enough to take some time out with all your friends and family here in town. We appreciate the time. What was it like for you to get up there and you kind of had to bare your soul a little bit?
Ooh, it was pretty surreal, you know, and then they started showing clips of my childhood and, you know, obviously my early days here. And it's emotional. You know, you have so many people to thank and so many people that have made a huge impact in your life, not just as a ball player but as a man, and for them to all be in one place is really special.
What really got me is all the former teammates that came back. That was awesome.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, we could only ask a few and so many, but everybody we asked came. Yeah. You know, and that really is humbling, and you know, so appreciative of them coming and celebrating this weekend with myself and my family. And
not just players, but former trainers too.
Trainers and coaches and, you know, clubhouse staff. I mean, it just, as you guys know, I mean, it's a full, this is like a family, and everybody coming back, and you know, it's really special. It's really fun to see everybody.
Well, I tell you what, I kind of lost it sitting there, Joe, when you threw out that pitch to your pops.
Yeah.
That to me, it broke me up, because I thought of my dad playing catch. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was really special.
And you kind of said to us,
in a while.
I was going to say, when you walked out there out to the mound, you kind of looked at us and said, I haven't thrown in a while.
You know, I haven't. I've maybe picked up the baseball throwing maybe a couple times. So it's been a while. I got on that mound. It seemed a little further away from what I remembered it. But, you know, to see my mom bring out the ball, and I was trying to convince her of throwing it, but she wasn't having it. So
my dad warned you ahead of time, don't throw it in the dirt.
Yeah. And, you know, I've never thrown in a suit. I was a little worried about getting my arm up, but no, it was great. I'm glad I put it there and he caught it. That was special.
Yes. Swung on, missed, 1-1. Nicky Lopez, the batter. Cuthbert's already bounced out. Bremer, Bert, Blyleven joined by Joe Mauer, who had his number 7 retired. We wondered how closely you have been paying attention to this year's Twins team. Now, you wanted to spend more time with your family, but I would imagine you've been compelled to watch this baseball team too.
Yeah, you know, I have. You know, when I had the opportunity, if they're on, I'll try to watch you guys, and you guys do a great job too, by the way.
You don't put you to sleep?
Yeah, no, you don't.
The kids, however, you know, sound asleep.
Morno's a different story. But no, just kidding. But no, if the game's on and I can watch, I watch. You know, but I usually end up checking the box score and seeing how they're doing. Probably at about 2 a.m. when the kids are wrestling around. But you know, it's fun. It's been a fun team to watch, and I'm so proud of the guys. And you know, this guy on the mound. You know, guys are having great years, and I'm so happy for them.
Well, it's been a great year, and the Twins do have the best record in the major leagues. Odorizzi's a big part of that, but you've got kind of an interesting catching situation here now. I know your heart is still behind the plate. You got Castro's having maybe a career year for him, and Mitch Garver as well, and I'm sure you appreciate what they've done.
Absolutely. It kind of brings you back to the Mauer Redmond days. You know, Gardy would always joke about saying, you know, if I put him out there more, he's going to pass you at the batting race. You know, and sure enough, I mean, one year I think he hit 330.
Yeah.
You know, and but no, it's a great luxury to have for Rocco to have Garver doing what he's doing and Castro doing what he's doing, and Mitch has been, you know, it's been fun to watch him improve, you know, on the defensive side. I always knew he was going to be a good hitter, but it's fun to watch him grow as a player too. But yeah, those guys are doing great, and that's a great luxury for Rocco to have.
Pop up right field, and it is Gonzalez who drops the ball. He called off Crone and reached for it and hit the heel of his glove and rattled out. Maldonado's aboard with 2 down. An air charge to the right field.
I want to add a little bit about Jason Castro, only because, Joe, you know, you missed some time, and then when you came back, you did what you do so well. You hit. And Castro missed some time last year, and he's come down. Sometimes when you're away from the game, you appreciate it more, don't you?
You do. You know, you have an unbelievable opportunity. I was able to do it for 15 years, which is crazy. But yeah, you know, guys are in there, and you know, when you don't get to go out there every day, you're working as hard and doing everything you can to get back on the field. And I know that's what Jason was doing. And like I said, you know, he went down pretty early last year, and to see all the work that he's put in and to have him having the start that he is really fun to see, and I'm really happy for him.
Strike one to the number 9 batter, Billy Hamilton. Royals getting an extra out here in the second inning. You are content with your decision to not play baseball?
I am. You know, I've really been enjoying being home. You know, there'll always be a part of me that misses going out there and competing. But you know what? Being away from the family and friends, and you know, I talked about health concerns, injuries that I've had. You know, I'm still 100% behind my decision, and really happy to be here and to have this weekend and to be around, be home with my family.
Now the brothers ended their baseball careers and are selling cars. So
yeah.
I'm wondering whether you can get me a deal.
Well, yeah, I know a few people in that business, that's for sure. But yeah, it's they're doing well, and you know, they made that transition. They were you know, baseball players as well, and then they made that transition. But in my case, I'm enjoying being dad, and you know, kind of being on my girls' time, my wife's time. You know, they've given up so much for me to go out there and pursue my dream. I think it's right to kind of figure out what they want to do and what, you know, how I can support them.
1-2 to Billy Hamilton.
I want to congratulate you too, Joe, on what you had out here yesterday morning with the Gillette Hospital and everybody that came out and helped those kids out.
Yeah, that's
bring them some joy.
It was so much fun. I always look forward to that event every year, and you know, the turnout we had with guys coming back and wanting to be a part of it. It's amazing, really, what it all stemmed from was you know, a simple pizza party there at Devani's in St. Paul, and turned into this production that we had yesterday. But
beautiful.
You know, that I can't do that alone. It's the guys coming back. It's Maddie, my wife, number 1. You know, she had a vision. We both had a vision, and you know, she's executing it, and we're really proud where it's at today, and we're going to try to make it better.
This was yesterday during the day at Target Field, obviously before the game, but Joe Mauer here and a lot of his former teammates who were in for the weekend. Jim Thome was a part of this.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a star-studded group there. Guys coming back. Even some of the current guys came out. The guy on the mound tonight came out, and Sano and Gibson, and you know, the support has been unbelievable. And like I said, I can't do this alone, and I realize the position I'm in, and to ask some of those guys is an easy ask.